First thing I'm going to note about perpetual spinach is that it's not spinach. If you've heard anything about it, you know that it's actually a chard, which means it's a beet green, because all chards are actually just beet greens. Don't let that deter you. If you've had Swiss chard or something like that and you didn't like it, this tastes much more like spinach. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about this little seed here, because that's not actually a seed. It's the fruit. It's a cluster of seeds, and so we need to be careful when we plant this that we don't do too many too close, because there's already multiple seeds within each little fruit. So I like to do a 6-inch spacing. It's not too close, but it's also not so far that I'll have gaps. A lot of people say that's too close. You're going to need to thin it out anyway, because you could have 2 or 3 coming out of each of these. But I've got a little over 7 feet here, so I'm going to do 6 inches on center. I've just kind of furrowed a rough row here, and I'm going to go 6 inches on center. So let's do this. I did 6 inches on center, had a few seeds left, so I sprinkled them in between. I'm going to be thinning anyway in all likelihood, so not a problem. I'm going to leave this furrowed trench exactly as is. I'm not going to try and backfill that, because that's clay crumbles. This is that garden I was talking about that needs a lot of work. So I'm just going to put compost on top. Some nice rich compost here. Yeah, it's just store-bought, but that will be a much better medium for this to grow up through. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I think that should be good.